Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well this fine Tuesday evening. Let me swap over before it gets dark on the stream. There we go. And where's my audio? There it is. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Jeannie, Zebrex, Zanzaful, Will, Cow, Natty. Good evening, one and all. How are you doing? It's a very warm day here in the UK. I've forgotten how warm this room gets in the full sunshine, especially when I close all the windows. It's going to get very toasty over the next 3 hours. How's everyone doing? Are you ready? Are you partaking of Burning Crusade? Are you getting ready for tonight? Or are you going to just carry on with retail? Either way, welcome. Lovely to have you all here. It has been hot indeed. It's very bright. Unfortunately, my eyes can't cope with the bright light, so I've been indoors all day. Good afternoon, Rosalia. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So we have our continuing spending journey at the moment with our legendaries. I did post all my auctions on earlier, so let's have a look, see if we had any sales at the start of things. With any luck, we might have a few. Anything to offset the amount I've been spending would be nice. There we go, there's two. I'll take the two. A Grimvale cape for 3,800 and a shirt for 517. I'll take the 4,000 gladly. I'll start with that one. Don't think it'll ever be pulled away from retail. There's a lot to be said for retail. There's lots of really good stuff going on at the moment. So I'm still working very much in towards 9.1 preparation at the moment. So that's where my focus is. As a person on this server that keeps buying your mats on the auction house called Hellfire, that would be me, Genie. I went and bought them earlier and supplied them to Samadan and Urfan. That's why I've only got 805,000 gold left. I dipped below 1 million. I said I wasn't going to, but I just saw the mats and thought I'd have to buy them. Bonebreaker, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Resets tomorrow, 9.1 coming soon enough. No time for TBC. That's the hard part. I'd love to do both. I did manage to finish off a video for Burning Crusade. Samadan Classic is still carrying on. I'd like to try and do both in a little capacity if I can, certainly. Mikey D. Lovely, good evening to you. No BC for you, but thinking of coming back to retail. Between yourself and Mantius, you may have persuaded you. Well, please do, because materials right now are few and far between. Looking at lightless silk, there's only a couple of thousand on at the moment. If we look at callus, then it's actually no, there's another 2,000 has been put on. That would be useful at 48 gold. I bought some for 45 gold at the moment. That'd be tempting. Heavy callus is at 500 gold, but there's only 560 of those. And enchanted heavy callus, there's less than 100 of those. So very, very limited supplies at the moment. Supplies at the moment. Yeah, there's way too much to do on retail, definitely. Gearing up the Demon Hunter so you can get more leather mats. Good idea, Genie. Very good idea. Drunken millionaire mode on. That's exactly what it feels like, Natty. Just the amount of gold, sheer amount of gold that I'm spending at the moment is quite frightening. I probably need to spend the rest of this 41,000 on arboreal shards, and then we can distribute that between. Meshka, thank you so much for the follow. Just head over to Heroes Rest. So what we're going to do is distribute the arboreal shards we can afford at the moment over to between Urfan and Samadan, see if there's any legendaries we can at least craft today. Let's try and get this train at least started on leatherworking. Went the wrong direction, there we go. So let's have a look. Arboreal shards, how many can we buy? Oh, that was just one automatically. I meant to shift click. Maximum 390. We don't want to completely wipe out all the gold here, so let's do 300 at 31,000, and then let's send some of those over to Urfan, and he can start doing some stuff there. farm on Shadow Song for tokens and set up on Argent Dawn as a project. That sounds like a great idea, Will. Definitely. Shadow Song will gladly take your token money. Oh, there we go, a bit of food as well, 600 gold. Thank you very much, I'll take that. Let's send probably a stack of arboreal shards over to Earthen. See how we get on with that. I did a little bit of making enchanted heavy callous hide and what I needed on Earthen earlier, so let's go have a look and see what we can actually make on that side of things. Surprise supplies, definitely something like that. Bit of a tongue twister, certainly. So, Earthen. I've been looking to level Bridget as well. She's at 54 at the moment, going through doing the Threads of Fate. Might do a little bit of that as well. Or just come to the fun side and make Hellfire a Goblin. That would also be very useful, Natty. I think I still wish we can have faction mode off and just choose whichever race and class we want. It would be so much nicer and so much more inclusive. I think so. I heard something go off. I wasn't sure whether it was my phone or not. There we go. So let's have a look. So enchanted heavy callous hide and arboreal shards we picked up earlier. So what can we make with what we've got now? Here we go. Yeah, don't talk about the amount of gold you're spending, Zanzibar. Let's not. It's dangerous. It's dangerous out there. So I can make. We were looking at Umbra Hide gauntlets. It was. We can make 3. The difference being here the heavy callous hide. We've got lots of enchanted. We've got a little bit of heavy desolate and not so much of the heavy callous hide. So we can probably make a fair amount. Yeah, we can make 186 here. We don't actually need callous hide on its own from the looks of things. It's all heavy callous hide for those, and the bone shatter is the same, obviously with pallid bones as well. So I'm thinking I could quite safely make heavy callous hide out of all of these. Let's start with at least a bunch of these now. That gets us at least closer, certainly. We'll let that go for. Is it your mic comp fan? Yes, it is, Drasilia. Apologies. With Mr. Potato working overtime today doing CG stuff and encoding videos and now playing WoW. And it's also really hot here. So unfortunately the fans are kicked off a little bit. Hopefully it's not too annoying. But it is there in the background. For Mr. Potato, definitely. We could do some air conditioning in here. Would be really nice. Yeah, Mr. Potato is definitely doing his best. Got a lot of use out of Mr. Potato over the last couple of years, certainly. Been a true workhorse, certainly. Your first official summer day here in the Netherlands, is it? I think the past couple of days in the UK here, we've gone straight from early spring to full midsummer in the space of a day. And do something better than the stock cooler. Yes, definitely will. It's that's going to be part of the problem, I imagine. Some either small water cooled cooler just for the CPU, AIO, or a nice big fan thing or something like that. You've had super hot sunny weather since Friday, yeah. 25.2 degrees, that's warm. Yeah, it's been around 20, I think, here. It feels warmer here inside, definitely. So we know what that means. What does that mean, Zansville? It's going to be like this forever. Right, I'll just keep making this for the moment, I think. We're going to have a look at this, see what we can do, yeah. Was it about 24ish, Will? I didn't actually keep track. I've been good all year, of course. Of course, Zanzibar, of course. So let's have a look. Okay, so we're making lots of this. We can make Bone Shatter Umberhide gauntlets. So then we need, from this, we also need to make heavy Desolate leather. Got plenty of heavy callous hide now. So let's move over to the heavy Desolate leather, of which we can make 604 of. So let's make 100 heavy Desolate leather, as we have loads of that as well. And then we'll see how many gauntlets we can get this up to over time. So 203 out of 10 Arboreal shards, so we could just carry on making 20 of these at rank 1 maximum until we have to buy some more Arboreal shards. I'd love to get this to at least rank 4 by today with the materials I've got. That would be really useful. Torgman, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. It is indeed a Brutosaur day, a Brutosaur spending day. We're doing the Shadowlands gold sink of Arboreal shards. I dread to think how much gold has left the economy through Arboreal shards. It's probably a lot. An awful lot, I can imagine. So I'll let this get up to, I think, 100. And that will allow me to mace it. Well, I can at least, I'm pretty sure I can get to rank 2. But the problem is it gets more expensive the further on we get, so I don't think there's going to be enough enchanted heavy callous hide for this. Looking at that, let alone Arboreal shards. I moved outside your cave today wearing Sun Factor 50, now safely inside again from the Evil Daystar. Yes, the Burning Daystar. It's hot, it's very hot. Glad you're back safe inside though. That's what we need. Uh, 27 just outside Oslo, wow. Okay, that is warm. 20 is my comfortable level. Above 20 to 25 it starts getting too warm for me, and then over 25 I'm definitely not happy. Right, we can make 10, so let's stop it at there. Let's create the ones we can make. Get ourselves to rank 2 and then see how many rank 2s we can make out of what we've got. When you have a car with a nice AC, yes, that's fine. Any sort of air conditioning does help things, certainly. Yeah, then you start complaining. Yeah, there we go, rank 2. Okay, so we can only make 2 rank 2 gauntlets. So let's create those. 1, 2 of those. Now what we're missing is more heavy Desolate leather. Now it goes into the 15s of this. So let's make some more heavy Desolate leather. And see how many gauntlets we can make with this. 13 here was a lot warmer when it started, but it started raining. That's very nice. Very nice. Cool things down a bit, certainly. Good evening, Darkwing. Lovely to have you here. You actually styled your beard with oil and balm today for the first time since last summer. Fantastic. I use a lot of oil myself. I find it's very good for just taming the coils, shall we say. So I need to get this to 50, well 30 for 2, and then let's get that up to 60 for 4. Everything else, 6 of the enchanted, 15 of the Arboreal shards. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make that many Umberhide gauntlets to get into rank 3. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a good 10 drops at least, I would say. Or a very generous splash, should we say. Right, working our way through through this at least. I mean, rank 3 would be good, because then we can be in a position for the rank 5 when it comes. But I'd like to get the rank 4 to see if I can get any sales as we are here at the moment. Good evening, Mr. GM. How are you all? Are you excited for Burning Crusade? We've not got Burning Crusade here at the moment. Thank you, Casual Coup, for the follow. Lovely to have you all here. Thank you so much, Mr. GM, for the raid. That's very, very kind of you. I hear you're going to be doing your Burning Crusade off stream tonight. It's probably a good idea. Just relax and enjoy it, definitely. But welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. For those that don't know me, my name is Samadan. I mainly make gold in mainly retail, although I do have got a video going out for Classic Let's Play series coming out tomorrow, where we start our, well, we're only level 35, but we've got about 34 gold that we're starting to turn into more gold, hopefully. What we're working on at the moment is leatherworking legendaries, where we're spending all of our gold. I did have near 2 million gold, and I'm now down to 773 already. Glad you can finally host me. Well, thank you, Mr. GM. It's very kind of you. I'm going to let this get up to, I think 90 should be enough for the moment, and then we're going to make some more Umberhide gauntlets. Try and get this up to rank 3 if we can. We're getting ready for 9.1 mainly. Platypus, thank you so much for the follow as well. Hope you're doing well. Legendary gold sink. It is definitely like that. Very, very, very expensive, shall we say. I'm not a massive fan.
G-Panel just subscribed. Good evening, D.
G-Panel, thank you so much for your 8 months. Good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. We're currently working our way through the legendaries. So, Umberhide, let's do this at least. Let's get as many rank 2s as we can make. Now, this won't get us up to rank 3, definitely. You'll redeem the number. We have a sound box redeem, Mr. GM. If you want to pick a number between 1 and 16, I'll use the old Warcraft 3 sound box. Whichever one you like. Of course, you've got one yourself, so it's very easy. Number 5, one of my favourites.
Sock.
Good call. Good call. Right, let's make some more heavy desolate leather, because we're missing those, the Umberhide. That's the main thing. Heavy callous hide is getting limited. Enchanted heavy callous hide is getting limited. The arboreal shards, we've only got enough for one more gauntlet. So those arboreal shards, we just spent 30,000 gold on those. Those have disappeared quickly. That's the hard part, really. I might send the leftover arboreal shards from Samadan over. Maybe, or I want to keep some of those myself. I might have to send some more money over from Hellfire to get some more arboreal shards. Ideally, we want to get up to Exalted. That's the main thing that we haven't got here at the moment. So we'll make the one that we can here. Let's start with that. There we go. So we're now low on arboreal shards, and we're low on heavy desolate leather. For rank 2 through, we're at 90 out of 150, so we're just at 60% of the way through that. This is where it gets expensive, though. That's the hard things. All sorts more Daka. Wrong game, but still funny. Definitely, that's more Warhammer than Warcraft, but as they borrow it from each other extensively, that's not necessarily a problem. Right. Okay. Well, let's put the ones we've got on the auction house. Let's do that first. So, go to our TSM. This is my gold spending at the moment. This is the problem. The last month has been a disastrous, well, not so much disastrous, it's just been a reinvestment. That's the main problem. Let's go groups, legendary base. Let's make a new group for rank 2. And then we can add in our Umberhide gauntlets rank 2. Add those in there. So we've got rank 1 is the 190 gear, rank 2 is the 210 gear. Now operations wise, probably something, we don't need auctioning, we want this to override. This one is manual 6,000 gold minimum. That's quite cheap, quite expensive actually, to be honest. Let's have a look here, and let's copy manual, actually no, let's use manual 6,000 minimum for the moment. So that is posting 3 with a 6,000 minimum price. Let's see how that would work out if we were to do a post scan of those. So we've got the ride gauntlets for 7,000 and 11,000 for the rank 2. So that's not bad. That is, I believe, a small profit as well. If we can sell some, I'll take those if I can. And the Shadow Scale, obviously the 168 gear is still selling too. Heavily inspired by Games Workshop when they made Warcraft. Yeah, you can see it, obviously. You can see it in the Space Marines. Tradebound Bunty, good evening to you. Legendary sales are minimal, but we're posting on and we're crafting as much as we can at the moment. We're not expecting a huge amount of sales at this point. This is all to do with trying to get ourselves ready for 9.1 in anticipation of more sales then. That's the theory anyway. We shall see how it actually pans out in the future, certainly. Managing to recap, no, I'm still spending. The huge drop at the very beginning of my graph, that is when I bought my Brutasaur. So you've got, yeah, there's the 4.6, well nearly, it was obviously 5 million at that point, and then bang, that's when I bought the Brutasaur. It was shortly after the launch. This is the launch of BFA here, and so I was making my gold throughout to the beginning of BFA, just getting my last 2 million I needed to that point. And then I spent it, and then I've been steadily climbing up and down, a fair amount in between, and then this was Shadowlands launch here, and then that was investing into professions, that was earning back the money I invested into professions, and now this is me investing into legendaries. Valego, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. So it's been a journey. It's been a fun journey. This has been a lot of token buying in the middle here, so that's why you don't see a lot here. And Derp, good evening to you. How are you doing? Lovely to have you here. We've just been spending more and more gold. There's still some things we need to do here. We need to carry on with our campaign at some point so that we can get some things unlocked, because I can't do the Covenant campaign stuff without going through the tutorial and things. So I need to go back and do that, and then I can do that one. So that's something to think about, because then I can just keep that turning over whilst we do this. Let's go back to Samadan and check on his legendary crafting status, because we might have a few things there. Slime Crump, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. So Samadan still has a few arboreal shards left, so we'll use those for the moment. Then we'll think about, well, what else can we do to actually try and get other characters up. I was thinking with Bridget, she definitely needs to get to level 60 so that she can start the dual crafting, because that's one of the nice little self-contained legendaries. You know, there's only 2 of them. We could potentially get some decent stuff there. Yeah, went Venthyr with the Demon Hunter. It seemed to fit. Yeah. Does it feel meh compared to other Covenants? Interesting. I went purely with look and feel over anything else. I didn't go for best in slot or anything like that. I literally went with what I fancied for that character. So let's have a look. Samadan, tailoring. Let's look at TSM, because we were working on the ones we have here. So we were working on Grimveil's Pants was the latest one. It's going to be quite expensive to max that one out. So what can we do with it? Well, we've done mittens, that's good. Grimveil Pants, let's have a look. It's fun to play, don't get me wrong, but you feel the difference when tanking. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm not really a confident tanker unless I'm just solo tanking. That's the main thing. All your first characters were Night Fae, then you switched to Arcane Mage to Necrolord. Interesting. Is Necrolord considered best for mages? Yeah, I'm the same as Will. I'd like to get all the Covenant stories done at some point. Definitely, it's in the list of things to do. So Grimveld pants, we can make. Well, we can actually make 10 of those at the moment with what we've got. We've got plenty of shrouded cloth, got plenty of enchanted lightless silk, and what's left of our arboreal shard. So this should get us. Let's start with this at least. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't mind too much about the abilities. It's all about the look and feel and the fun. How long is my list, really? It's never ending. What I'd really like to do is more of all the things, collecting recipes. That's where I'd like to spend some more time on. That has much more appeal to me than the legendary. But if you think about it, the rank 4s and everything is part of this list, really. So it is kind of essential to have this as well. So I just think of it as the least appetizing part. Okay, so that was all those arboreal shards spent. We didn't quite get to enough for Grimveld pants. We are here at 12,000 out of 21,000 for our ascended reputation, so we need a bit more as well on that. Just not happy to see you on your server. Rogue Hunter and Laser Owl Druid, Night Fae. Bear Druid is Kyrian, Pally is Venthir, and Mage is Necrolord. Those are the ones for now. That sounds like a good mix, definitely. You made sure not to undercut. That's very kind of you, Delicious. Very kind. Do it. Buy more arboreal shards. Right, I think. Oh, we're so close here to a rank 2. I'm not really going to sell that many of these at this point. Once we've got those, that's 70 of 75. As in, you haven't had the opportunity. Let's check on Legendary Stock Tracker. So these are all telling me it's all negative. It's funny how the other day I loaded that up and it also showed me... Ooh, there's an alarm. It showed me that all of these were a profit, and now it shows me all of them as negative. And then the Umbra Hide is the one that has occasional profits potentially, but we've not got up to the gauntlets yet. We need to get all the rank 2s, 3s, and 4s before we can start looking at that. The next one down here is the Shadowgast ring and necklace, though. We need to have a look at that. Something we can do there at least. But still, it's a long way off. I'd like to fill this up before 9.1. If I can. What I need to do though is work on each of my characters and definitely get them to 60 first. I'm thinking at this point it might be quite good to get Bridget a little bit higher up. We've got at least the starting point of these. Let me just post on some of those legs that we had, because I'm sure those will be useful. Let's just go auctioning, run a post scan on those. So yeah, 275 gold for the Grimveld pants. That's just terrible. The Grimveld cape at 4,000 is better. Just sold something for 1,600. I'll take that, whatever it is. Thank you very much. What was that? Force multiplier. 2 of those for 3,200. Oh, that's brilliant. That's going to pay for a couple of arboreal shards, definitely. Johnny Depp, good evening to you. Went through this morning and looked at the most commonly used legendary slots for each profession and plan to only get those to rank 3 before 9.1 before you don't go pro. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm kind of doing similar to with myself, but I'm focusing on them first. But I would ultimately like to get all of them, so I'm going to work on them as much as possible with whatever gold I have available with me. That's the main thing, really. Is that Templow or Temiplow? Thank you so much for the follow. Going to jump into leatherworking Legos in 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, that's going to be fun. most commonly used term, might change the night point with new class balancing changes. This is very true, as Zanzibar says. You never know what's going to be the next best thing, certainly. Right. Things that we can do here. We did the weekly Covenant Callings. Could be something I could do before I jump onto Bridget. Keep those going through. Let's jump in there and jump over here. Have a look at our command table before we go over and do a little bit of leveling, perhaps. Convoke goes even more, but is it even better? Right, let's head up the top here. See what we get. So complete what we have completed. There we go. Hollow the stuff done. Now I've got a couple of XP ones, those would be useful. I'm mainly interested in reputation first. Don't have anything reputation wise. The Soul Ash would be quite nice to just slowly collect up. That's quite hard to do at 8,500. Let's have a look, see if anyone can do anything decently here. Any luck with that? There we go, that's a win. It's going to cost me a fair amount to do that, but I'll do with that one first. Then I think usually what I'd like to do with these is they are... That's 14 hour, that's 25. Slightly more expensive. That costs 50, that costs 30. So let's do the one that costs 30. Get as many of my low level ones in that we can. That would be the best way, really. And then our last one is this one. We can take these three and assign those. That'll be easy. And then send those over. Get the XP first. Then we can think about the actual campaign stuff a point later, I would say. But leave that for the moment. And I think we've probably got a few things, yeah, we need to deposit in. So we'll do that as well. Only missing a couple of pieces in leatherworking, dual crafting, but otherwise have all base legends ready at rank 4. That's really good, Sensible. Really good. Kieran is a mess, so go with them first. Yeah, I do need the XP, definitely. Because they're not quite as strong as others. Let's deposit those. And Nabil, good evening to you. Seeing a post for the state of the economy, it seems people that make botting software are really shameful scanners, and going out of business is the least of their worries. Well, let's hope that karma gets repaid. That would be my hope, at least, for the universe at large, usually. Right, I think we don't have anything. I would, if anything, tribute of the court, Brevendreth and Maldraxxus. I'm focusing on ascended reputation as a main thing here. I don't think there's anything particularly in here that's gonna, well, I could do that quest for extra rep there, but I'm not going to do the world quests here. I'm going to leave that, and then let's go over to Bridget and see what we can do on her. So she's currently 54, so it'll be nice to get her at least a level or two higher. You actually got another update in the botting world. Oh really, Zanzibar? Anything interesting? I wonder how it's affected things. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so Bridget, we are here. Evil Dinner, good evening to you. Now we have war mode on here. I think, oh yes, of course, Vallegra. That's absolutely fine by me. So let's follow this on with war mode on. See how far we can get on with this. I did try this earlier and got attacked ruthlessly by someone, so I just made it not fun for them by being very passive. Okay, accept suggested reading. Let's go through here. It's going very well, thank you. Beast of Bastion showed up. Will that help us with Aid the Kyrian, I wonder? Let's go have a look, see if we get any extra percentage. Last time I tried this, I don't think we really did. You get some nice Warglaives for my Demon Hunter if I did do this. Let's see who's around, if anyone. If there's no one around, then we'll leave it for the moment. It should. Do you think so, Genia? I think I tried it before. It wasn't a huge percentage. We'll grab that. Is it the tribute I need? No. Worlds Beyond Counting. It's this one.
What knowledge do you bear?
Do you have Worlds Beyond Counting? There we go. Scroll of Airs just showed up. There's that. Anyone around? So I don't know whether I can do them myself, the Beasts of Bastion. We can try them. Let's see how we get on. Test your metal. See, I haven't tried this as Hunter, so I don't know how good it is. Seems okay so far. There we go, that worked. 46%. I didn't see what my percentage was before. Let's try that again.
It is an honor. Walk with courage.
Let's try another one. So 46%. Let's see what we go up to after this. Disorientated with that one. That doesn't help. What's that one do? I don't think I have that one yet. Oh, that was the new ability I picked up, I think. Tranquilizing shot. I haven't got any room for it there. Let's pop it there. Being a hunter seems fine. So far, so good. So 50%, we've got 4% for each of those. That's definitely worth it then. Carry on with these. Do the next one. There we are. When mentioned about unlockers, how unsophisticated all that is, no mention of virtual machines, reading the memory of the game process from the virtual machine host and sending keystrokes to the guests, fully invisible from the game client. Ah, that kind of thing, yeah, I'm certainly not sure about, but it sounds like it would make sense for the private ones to do something like that, certainly. Hold on. More updates and updates on Wardens means they will completely wreck all categories of multibox hacking and pixel software. You name it, and Blizzard is going after it currently. Only people that are willing to reverse engineer Warden daily will survive. It means that only super high-end botters, exclusive closed community will be able to survive. That's very interesting, Zanzibar. Very interesting. Okay, we're up to 54%. That's pretty good. Casual botters, okay, the small-time people, big sophisticated ones will of course be much harder to detect and properly remove. But being Blizzard doing more than they ever have against it sure feels good. Yeah, I agree with you, Zanzibar. I think it's great. I think that was all of those done. We got some decent XP for those, so let's carry on here. As Vallegra has said, if you haven't subbed to Zanzibar, please do. get over that threshold of 1,000, so you can start monetizing.
I wish you enduring results.
The first 1,000 is always the hardest, by far. Business anti-cheat, I believe so. I don't know enough about it to be able to say definitively. What do I need here? Is it this one? No, it's not this one.
Hold your head high.
Bear witness to the Watcher's Code. Oh, okay, we need to do something here. I don't see Aspiring Souls is going to be everything here. Nothing here. Aspirants, stewards. Let's have a look. Bear witness the Watcher's Code. No, this is going to be from... Went missing some time ago. I would search the village. Okay, we need to have a look around. This could be anywhere. Let's go have a... Actually, we can get it from the Etherworms, I think. Let's start with that. I think it might be in the... one of these. There we go. That's the easy one. You have 77 and you used to have monetization until they changed the rules. That's okay because I haven't uploaded anything in years and years. Yeah, they did change it. It was frustrating. They changed it just as I was about to get 1,000, I think. So I was still a little ways off. Let's go around here.
I welcome you.
Done that. And Gift of the Acolyte, we'll do that. Just hop around here slightly. See if I can jump the water. Don't think my ox swims that well. In fact, it just sinks like a stone. I've got a bonus objective here as well. Okay, let's go through and here we are. Go hand this one in
Tell me your troubles.
and accept that one.
I assist in your meditations.
And accept Scour the Temple. Let's go over here. Looks like we're going to have a few here. Scour the Temple is part of the bonus objective, I assume. Let's go have a look. Let's grab some of these. Should be able to just kill a few things. That's better. Let's get another one in as well. There we go. Good evening, Jack. How are you doing? It's a fine evening. Just got us doing a little bit of levelling on Bridget at the moment. Just going through the processes, mainly. I need to turn that off, actually. Where's my action bars, add-ons, rare scanner, sound. Turn those off and that off. There we go. That's better. That one's the annoying one. There we go. By hobbyists, I would imagine that RMT would have attracted more organised crime research. I would have thought so, yes. For like the big players, definitely, Neville, definitely. Can we rescue these? Let's go rescue you. And you. Work our way over here. Let's do that. Okay, grab that, and kill 3 Forsworn Ascended. Those are the big ones up the top. Now, easiest way to, let's just work our way through this. Let's go here, and we need to cling the bell as well, actually. It's part of the process. There we go, grab them, grab that, walk out of here. We've already done the bell, I'm sure. Let's try it again. It is done. Let's pick up another spear. Now, where's these Forsworns? Let's jump down here instead. Let's get those so they can still play by RMT. Yeah, I can imagine it probably is to a large extent because it's so much harder to get gold that way. It takes a long time. So we'll carry on with our bonus objectives here. There's one of the Forsworn. Let's work our way over. Absolutely is, and TPC is looking to be as well, sadly, but a token is rumoured to arrive in TPC at some point. That is the rumour, isn't it? Be very interested to see what happens with that. Working our way. Let's filter this to zone. That way we can see what we're working on. Right, let's get one of these with our spear. There goes our pets. Could be dangerous because we just pulled everything. Okay, let's see how we get on here. Might have to feign death on this, or use our Night Fae, that could be useful. There we go, let's just grab you and pull you over this way, because that's where our Covenant ability is. Oh, I did die. Pulled too much and didn't prepare myself. I should have feigned death, that would have been easier. I was too impatient. Let's just head over this way. Token for the TBC is good for the overall player base. I think it'll be interesting. I'm not too much against it, to be honest. Oh, there's a Forsworn Ascended just above me. So we need to, well, we need to go grab our corpse anyways. Let's do that. Get our bear back, and then we can just work our way through this a little bit more. Take it a little bit more carefully this time. Famous last words, of course. There we are, and then there was that one up there. So we need a spear again I've already got one, that's good. So this time I'll use it whilst they're here and we won't have pathing problems, which is what our issue was there. And can get an extra 16 gigs of RAM because your PC's struggling with all the stuff you've been running lately, pushing 80 or 90% sometimes. How many have you got at the moment, Zanzifor? Have you got 16 or 32? I'm currently sat at 16 and could definitely do with the extra 16. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat. I would highly recommend it. If you've got the slots for it, I would say it's a worthy upgrade, certainly. Let's find another spear. Let's rescue you whilst we're here, as it's on the way. Yeah. Good evening, Manthius. 32 is definitely a blessing. I mean, with the work I do, I need a lot. I would quite happily take 128, if truth be told, and use it all up. And GPU, there's one up there, I'll grab you. GPU RAM as much as possible, please, would also be good. But how's things with you, Manthius? Hope it's all good. I'll just move it over here so we can get a little bit of extra. Grab those and those. Whilst we're here, that's done. And then we're still at 76%, so we'll do that. We've got also defend the temple still, so that's... yeah, we'll just carry on with this. I think if we carry on with the spear things, they also work out quite well, so I'll work out over towards that one over there. And that should be quite good, I think. Wish you were still 32. Well, there is that, certainly. I was a long way off of 32. All good, to-do list is only growing. That happens a lot, definitely. It happens an awful lot. There's not much you can do about it other than just keep on chipping away. It's the best you can do. Hope for the best. As Samwise Didier says, always be creating. I would also say always be doing stuff, and you'll be alright. It's growing out of your house at the moment. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There we go. It's a tough balancing act, certainly. Trying to get everything you want done. I wonder how much one of those things is worth. I'll try a... oh, I haven't got a spear anymore. Okay, grab that, grab those as well. And bring them back over here. And we can all be zapped by my Night Fae ability, which is awesome. There we go. Defend the temple completed. Let's go work our way outside and do that. Almost forgotten what outside looks like. I can't go outside at the moment because it's too bright for my eyes, but I know what you mean. Right, should just run through this, I think. Try not to get too attacked. Feign death, where's my feign death? Aspect of the turtle would be quite useful here. Forgot I have things like that. Now I just need to run faster. Where's my feign death? I keep forgetting where it is. There it is. Let's just feign death. Let's just run out of the way of this one. Really poor use of my feign death. Should have mounted up. That would have been better. Right, hopefully this will be safe enough now. Yep, I'll have a look in a moment. There we go. Yes, that's absolutely fine, Darkwing. I'm a big fan of Fear. Happy to pass on the love.
Tell me your troubles.
Crazy old man, good evening to you. How do I get the item number for something? I have a add-on just for that called ID Tip. Let me have a look. Add-ons. This one here, ID Tip. And then that adds it on in the tooltip. So when I look at things in my bags, I can see the item ID and the bonus IDs for it as part of the tooltip. It's absolutely loads. Does anyone know where is available in Torghast? Been running layer 5 floor 1 for 2 hours now. Can't find them. Is it just RNG? They're not in the game. Are they not? Oh, right. Oh, that's a shame. I still haven't gone to Torghast to get my extra companions. That's also on my list of things to do. Right, follow the road. This way. Come on, Lucky Yun. Let's head over this way. 17 is maximum for now. Yeah, I have way off of that number. I need to go look at that. That's also on my list of things to do, basically. Okay, Locus. Focus is this one we need. Defend the Mnemonic Locus. Let's just clear the way a little bit first so I can see things. And let's drop this down here. And then can we speak to you or just help you out? Dismiss you. There we go. That'll work. So it's basically just the bonus objective here. Let's do that. Dismiss you whilst we're here. Carry on. Heal our pet. It's taking a lot of damage. Okay. I can use ID tooltip. Search for it in Wellhead and Spellhead item ID will be in the URL. There is that as well, actually. I'd forgotten that one. Thank you, Reality. Let's help you here. Oh, I can help them out there, actually. They're having some fun. And then we can dismiss you whilst we're here. I always forget when I've got war mode on that fellow players are green names rather than the blue. Makes it a lot harder to spot, really.
Resistance is ill-advised.
Cast spell, look, no problem.
Remains.
Let's go in here and click on these things. Go fix this up. Very satisfying sound that as it pieces itself together. Any more for any more? Do we click on these? I don't see anything that's got available to it, no. That looks like it's all done. Okay, let's carry on. Help you out. 43%. I forgot to get all the loot from over there as well. Let's go do that. Oh, I can mine these. Engineered them actually. That's cool. Let's go over and do those. Engineering, I don't know what we get. Handful of lace stripe bolts we get from them. There we go, let's get a few more going through. There we are, in a good point, there we are. Okay, other secret components no one discovers yet how to get yet, or just data myself not in the game yet. Yeah, one of those two would make sense, definitely. They keep shining when they're fixed. Yeah, it's very strange, that one, isn't it, Genie? Glad you asked, so don't waste more time. That's fair enough. Right, let's go. Where are there's a steward to do that one. So over there, we'll do those. Yeah. Slowly chipping away at the XP, slowly gaining ourselves a little bit of gold whilst doing this. Every step is a step closer to jewel crafting is what I'm thinking here. Let's help them out as well, actually. There we go. Grab that one and grab that one.
You shall go no further.
Take all of those. Take the steward. And just pull them all in one go. There we go. That's going to be useful. Fantastic. Need to chip away at all of these. I'm not sure how much this is all going to be worth to me, but I feel like it makes use to take them, definitely. There we go. Grab that one. I feel like I'm quite scattershot with what I'm doing with the legendaries, doing several professions all at once, but to me it kind of makes sense, because I feel like I need to get these characters leveled first, because there's a certain amount of daily stuff that needs to be done with them, so that I can tick through all of those whilst I'm working on everything else. So getting this Bridget to 60 and El Morte to 60 seems to be the most important things just at this point. Certainly.
I need help. An intruder.
Okay, let that do its thing. I'll start to jump and help this one out. There we go. 89%, that was quite quick. Well, there's another bonus objective here. This isn't the same as this one, Locus Focus. Double bonus objectives. Don't think these count if I pull them in here. That wasn't 89%, that didn't count. I've got both of those. Okay, so let's go have a look. There's some over here.
This will end quickly.
Let's do these. How are we doing for bag space at the moment? Fair amount of junk that we can sell, that'll be fine. And 93% Dark Goliath will help, and those over there will help. That should be about it, I would say. Should be good. And 96%, yeah, okay. That one, and the misled steward. I reckon we're good to go on that. %, and then possibly 2 on this one. There we go. Fantastic. Extra things, always good. There we are. Knows if you were to farm your own mats for legendary crafting and ranking up everything yourself, it would take around 4,000 hours to farm everything, and it still costs you a couple of million gold after that. I haven't done the math on how much Arboreal Shard you actually need. I used Mantheus's cheat sheet earlier, and it was 2.7 million in Arboreal Shards if you have them all exalted. You don't always, like me, have everything at exalted. So it's a lot. 2.7 million before you even get the materials. They are the new longbow. If you think for everyone that's trying to do that kind of thing, it's going to be very expensive. Now this doesn't quite work out, so let's go this way. DKs, thank you so much for the follow. Let's go across the streams of the path. We need to go this way. Just wants me to go the other way, yeah. Use that match you bought in your blacksmith. Yes, have a Mantheus will be able to give you a link directly, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Garden in Turmoil. Let's do this one.
Our enemies can
Where's our
You can ease them. You have all that you need.
aiding the Bastion? Have we done it already? Threads of Fate, aid the Kyrian. There it is. Bolstering the Bastion. It is there. Let's go through and do this. There we go. So find before 5 plus 5.
It is an honor.
Let's grab that, and then Carla goes and grabs it, I believe.
We walk this path together.
Grab that, and go collect up the bits. This is quite a fun little area to do. I remember doing this before. Get the ball and things. Just grab a few of these actually. What's down here? There you go, bring them all back. Do all those in one go. Need skinning now if we were here. Grab the ball. And you're missing things. You bought boil shards for 17.5 million. Now that is going to take some gold out of the game, isn't it? The great secret gold sink of Shadowlands, or boreal shards. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Just think about the sheer amount that people have spent. What we use this on? Puts fallen animal-style creatures to rest. Oh, I haven't done that actually. Is that part of my? There we go. Need to do that. Now I need to kill some more things. Slain them and put them to rest. Allaying crook charged. Okay, we need to charge up our crook. Forgot to do that. It's going to take me a while now to do all of those. Well, at least it's extra XP, if nothing else. 38 million for you, Zanzibar. Wow. I mean, on me alone, for the very limited thing I've been looking at here, or boreal shards, we are looking at total 383,000, and I barely started. You know, that's what it is. It's just so expensive. $210k for the plate legs, and that's just rank 3. Yeah. It's expensive. I wouldn't recommend it if you're short on funds or want to keep your funds for anything else. It's just so. Let's go do all of these again. Put them all together. Should help charge up my crook no end. Is that it? Okay. Wasn't too bad, I guess. Oh, there's a rare over here. So we grab those whilst we're here. There's the rare above us. How do we get the rare down? There it is. Let's go grab that as well. May have bitten off more than I can chew here. But we have a friend, so maybe we should be okay. Those hurt. Let's move out of the way of those. Use our crook. Charge that up. Taking a gamble on stockpiling basically everything for patch and considering getting into legendary markets that you specifically use for your character as well. Work out which one's the best in slot for you as well, because it obviously might change and all of that. Go over and grab this from here. Move out of the way of the quills because those are dangerous. Heal myself. There we go. Can we use our quick on crook? Let's grab a hold of these again. There we go, that's a lot. Haven't quite charged up yet though, so more things need to be killed. Allergies, especially in that you have purchased something that you can use for the rest of the game. In climbing this legendary crafting, you're getting something for one raid cycle. Yeah, it's not the same, and it doesn't feel nearly as good going for it either. It just takes money out of the game. That's its purpose. Grab those, grab that. Does that give us anything? No, it doesn't. Let's carry on. Help out that one. Nearly charged. Oops, that was the wrong thing. I actually meant that one. But we'll get them all as we're here. Indiscriminate killing at the moment. It's not very helpful. Okay, that's charged, so that's good. Let's go head over this area, turn in Disturbing the Peace. Spent 1.3 million on cloth, 1.2 million on leather, 1.8 million on plate, and 2.5 on dual crafting. Once you sink another 20 million into it, it is crazy to think about. It is. Right, let's go through into the building. And then we can grab that. Can we get the crook? Here comes our friend. It does counteract inflation. That is true. Although, that said, all the callings and things will add gold back into the game. Callings and mission tables, think about how much gold that's creating. Let's go defend this. So here. How's it doing? 284. Wow, that's so expensive. I hadn't spotted that, Jack. And what's the US one? 184. Oh, okay. Pretty high for US as well. 0.35% per hour up. Yeah, real Ginny, you're not wrong there. Here comes the Ravenous. Let's stay this side actually. Here comes Carla, stealing our stick. Carla, no, drop it. It was up at 190k earlier today. Oh, really? That's expensive. Right, that done.
What shall we learn from each other?
Okay, so let's go find the crook. Some numbers on those arboreal shards. Yeah, I wonder how much Mantheus has bought. It's 2.7 million if exalted. How much have you spent though, Mantheus? What's your ledger say? That's what I'm interested to see. Because I'm sure that's a lot. Fee will be doing a Blizzard sponsor stream TPC launch 8 AM EAST, it's Australian time. Show some support if you can. Yes, definitely. She's an awesome streamer if you haven't checked her out already. Fee does some great stuff for the Australian community. Between her, Panda and Haughty, they've pretty much got everything covered. And I can throw the ball for Carla to help out here. Fetch. Get distracted. We'll do our stuff over here. Hold on. Fetch. There you go.
Yes, my lord.
Right now, but purged all the data about a month or two back. Ah, right, okay. That could be part of it then. And Scarsy Twitch, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, throw the ball. Don't forget the ball. There we go. Carla's been subdued. Dropped her stick. Let's go collect it up. People can make gold. They can look up all other conversations. This is a UK streamer. Where is GMT, UTC, BST? There is that, I guess. Where am I headed? Let's go outside. Just going to ignore these for the moment. If they're not necessary, I'll leave them. Turn in Tough Love over here. Where are you? Up there. What do I need to do here? Ally the Fears. Ritual completed. Is that here? Yes, it is. There we go. Memory of Karina. Just messing with, no problem. No problem, real Ginny. I figured as much. Oh, there we go. Got something better. We'll add that on. And head over back and hand this in.
knowledge do you bear?
There we go. So that is a new upgrade, some gauntlets. That'll be handy too. And we can head on out. Nice blinding light effect as you come out of here. Yeah, I won't be staying up tonight for the Burning Crusade launch. Still got 20 slots free. I could have looked up here in my bags actually. That would have been easy. How are we doing on bolstering Bastion? Bolstering Bastion's actually done. Threads of Fate ready for turning. Okay, we don't need to do this anymore. Hold the fort. It is done. So we need to head. Well, there's one. Bolstering Bastion's up here, so let's actually go that way. Was that what it was saying to do actually? Let me just check. Leveling. Shadowlands. Bastion Threads of Fate. Let's talk to Paladis. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not telling me that I'm done. It's not recognised that. Whereas I am ready for turn in here. Let's go from here. There we go. So Threads of Fate definitely needs to be done. Where we are next? Engineering. Side quest. What do we need to do here?
I hope some of you
Just
can feel
get rid of that whilst we're here.
farewell.
We have engineering, gather materials from the crafter's crate. Engineering, standard interface. Hardened bolts. Need a forge. Can we use this as a forge? Engineering again. Piston assembly. Power hammer. There we are. US token highest point and now. Let's have a look, Jack. Wow, that is a big jump, isn't it? On the 19th of May, that was a big jump. Interesting, Jack. Very interesting. Okay, those are done. That was a little side quest done. Let's go over here. Threads of Fate.
State your purpose.
There we go, level 55 and return to Oribos. So Flight Master's up the top. Let's go around there. 197th on May the 19th. And where is it now? Let's have a look. In the next 24 hours. Do you think so? It's a lot. It's so much. We could Hearthstone back, I guess, really. Threads of Fate. We can get rid of that now. In terms of quests and things we have here, could possibly clear out some of these. But let's just speak to, let's go back to Oribos. We got set to Aspirant's Rest, that's not going to help me. Let's go over to Oribos. Take the flight, that'll be easiest. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Jack, given how much it's going at the moment. Okay, so Threads of Fate Bastion done. I think next is Ardenweald, I believe, campaign-wise. We'll have a look, see if we can load up one for that. There's a few other bits and pieces I need to fix here as well. Cultivar. Oh, have I done Ardenweald? I might have done Ardenweald already. I have a memory of doing
Yes,
it,
me
so I
lord.
think we should be alright. The Dill Fish, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Am I enjoying Threads of Fate leveling? It's It's kind of I like the fact I don't really have to think about it. I literally just go off and do each of the covenants, and I feel like I can just throw it in and chip away at it over time. So for me, it works. I mean, I've done the storyline before, and that was good. I enjoyed that. I don't necessarily want to go through the whole storyline side of things again. You prefer the storyline, do you, Will? Patagi, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. I would have liked the Threads of Fate thing to be more freedom of choice. Just to go off and do your own thing and world quests and what have you. You prefer doing dungeons. I mean, yeah, I can see the appeal in that. I don't tend to do a lot of dungeons myself, obviously. Right, who are we returning to? Let's go down here. But other people shudder, as you say. Let's go this way. I don't know what's next. I should have given access to all the dungeons. Do you not get access to all the dungeons at the start? Okay, Renown 3. So we are left with what now? Continue the campaign by accepting the quest Reinforcing Revendreth in Revendreth. So we need to go over to Revendreth. Done the storyline, we should be allowed to choose Chromie to up to level 60, and absolutely hate Shadowlands leveling up to bring 12 characters up to 12.
Yes, me lord.
12 to 60, that's a lot, Deoka. Yeah, I can see the lack of appeal on that one, definitely. Also, evening, Deoka. How are you doing? Lovely to have you here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just do whatever you... I should set my Hearthstone. That's going to be an interesting option. Let's do that now before I disappear. We want the Ring of Fates, we don't want Bastion. Just to keep that there. Storyline is more linear and easier to follow, and at certain points when trying to clear out an area after doing World Quest bonus objectives, rares, treasures and everything else you could in zone. I still wasn't finished with the overarching quest. This is the wrong place. Automatically going to the bank. I mean, to go to the inn. There we go. If you aren't in a pre-made group, spamming somehow feels faster as well. Okay. I'm not sure what the comparisons are between them, certainly. It's faster if you aren't in a pre-made group spamming dungeons. Yeah, I mean, if you're in a pre-made group, then spamming the dungeons is going to be a lot easier, isn't it? But yeah, as Will said, that's reliant on an organised group of other people, which we don't all have access to at all times. Alright, let's go have a look. So we're going Revendreth. Right. Speedrunners all say stories defo faster. Oh, really? Unfortunately, I chose my path before realising that, so everyone's locked into Threads of Fate, and you can't go back the other way, unfortunately. So let's load up leveling Shadowlands Threads Revendreth Threads of Fate. There we go. So this is going to take us down here. We can pick up some quests. Get the bonus for that. Go down there. Do that. That should work. I don't even have to be in a group. Queues are fast, even as DPS. Do you think so, Arco? I mean, I'd be willing to try it. There we go. Let's take this. Reinforcing Revendreth. I mean, I still need to do the Threads of Fate. I need to still aid the Venthir before I can get into the Covenant campaign, so I kind of have locked myself into this. Can I switch to campaign? But behind the inn NPC in Oribos. Oh, I didn't realise that. Only the other way around, yeah. To switch if you want. It's not locked in anymore. Oh, right. Okay, I didn't realise that. That is interesting. Queues are only 2 to 5 minutes view as a DPS. Ah, right, okay. According to your feeling, most players' tanks are queues are instant, but Invasion Hunter are fast. I mean, is that all the time it is at the moment? 7:30. We could less than 4 hours 50-60 and barely even finished one zone as an elemental shaman. Okay, well let's try it. How hard could it be as a hunter? Give a taste of some dungeons. Where's the group finder gone? Here it is. Random dungeon. We get anima and some money for going in. Let's see what it does whilst we're here. And then we talk to courier and we get a fly. But I want the quest, which is... Oh, we picked that one up already. Let's pick this up.
Why would anyone walk anywhere?
Let's get this flight as it's being suggested. Aid the Venthia. Derek is right. Only campaign to fate. And after that you are locked at fate. Right, okay. It is locked then. Okay. You're doing campaign until you're 59, 80 to 90%. After that you're always going to Oribos and switching to fate. Once you've done that, and then you can flip through. When you switch to fate, you still have to do the reinforcing each of the 4 different things. Is that a thing you need to do? You can just switch at 60 now. Harodan and Des both say story's a lot quicker. Yeah, I'll take their word for it, certainly. They know a lot more than I do when it comes to speed levelling. Oh, got run over. Let's have a look, see how fast it is here. Playing at alts from time to time. Yeah, I think that's where I was thinking of with these in their current state, is just do things as I can, really. What's this? Discarded horseshoe. Turn in, not my job. Let's go this way. I'm going to guess down rather than up. There it is, in Ridgewood. Ah, this one, I remember doing this. There we go. Where do we actually hand this in? Not my job. Meet Rendell in the Dredgewood. There you are.
You a builder or a brazier?
You a builder? Throw the rubble in. Let's go and do this one. Dexter will come back. Oh really? I've never seen it before. Is it any good? And Jack Ryan on Prime is great as well. Not seen that either. Me and Mrs. Samadan are watching the back episodes of SAS Who Dares Wins, which is a lot of fun. Okay, that's done. Let's go over this way. Slow swimming. There's the Forgotten Angler's Rod. I guess we could do a treasure side of things. I won't actually. I digress. That'd be too much. Right, dredge a dredger. Speak to you, maybe? Dredging. Dredger dredged. And then over here we have, let's just mount up, be easier. Binged Lost recently, which is incredible. Now The Expanse, would recommend both. The Expanse I've heard things about as well. Now, Dredger thrown at the rubble pile. Aha, right, okay. How do we throw you? There we go. That makes that easier. And then Dredger defended. We can do that. Where are they going to come from? We've got an alpha just right here. So I'll start with that. And this at the same time. Makes sense. Still queuing up. Average wait time 9 minutes. With 5 minutes in our queue. Don't know how much we'll get XP wise though. Running through dungeons. I've not done them all. There we go, Gem of Binding, and then next thing's over here. Follow the quest line. 3% in the 8th of Venthia. Not a huge amount at this point. Couple each time, anyway. Right, what do we need to do next? Witness the ritual. Let's see what happens. Okay. Alright, let's go, lads. There he is. Bootus. Hop on, and then Bootus boarded. And we got 1, 2, 3. Hold on. What's that? Stomp, that should work. Let's go into our stomp here. Score 25. There we go. Oh, we need to close the rifts as well, actually. Ah, terrible timing. Let's just close the rift. Is that the rift close? Okay, let's enter the dungeon. I'll have to come back to that, hopefully. Steel Valhalla Sword and Shadow Song for $12.99. Oh, still. Not here, hold on. Some wrist close, there we go. Now, do I have to head back? Oh, yeah, Charbox, let's do that. This could be a problem, trying to do a dungeon whilst phased here. Requires nice mugful for that. Let's just spam this and so the other one's for 39k. Are we done? Or are we heading back? Big pulls, please, someone says. Return to Rendell. Why are we not in our group? That's the odd thing. Teleport to dungeon.
Work complete.
There we go. Because you're on transport and you don't get ported then. Let's go join in. There we go. Let's just go from a distance and see what we can do. I don't have any damage meters on, so I have no comparison as to whether I'm doing alright or not. Oh, there we go, an upgrade. That's always good.
Stitch flesh will to know you destroyed his prize creation. I am sure he would gladly take your
Let's take all of that lot. There we go. Now, XP wise, where are we at? 30%. Let's see how well we can get through this. Everyone's definitely powering through this as if they've done them hundreds of times, whereas me, I've only done it a handful of times. Okay, for a long time, I might catch you down. See you later. Thank you so much for stopping by, Vallegro. See you in a bit. Oh, maybe out the way of that. I like hunters for their mobility more than anything else. They are great for that. There we are. And let's go this way.
Face me, Necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
I'm so eager to share your underling's fate. Your vaunted courage will be your doom. Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren are butchered.
Just follow everyone here, I guess.
Lost.
Alright, and return to the front of the queue. I didn't realise we had someone not in the queue. There we go. It's a Beastmaster in my hundreds because you've been so spoiled with the movement over the years. Yeah, and it's great fun playing a hunter. Really nice. Oh, I gained aggro. Got some friends in. deal with those. Seems to be running through the XP fairly nicely. So far so good. That was easy to kill.
You will be brought to justice. You dare deny me.
Everything's dying very quickly at the moment.
Then I shall answer in kind.
There we go, watch the
Foolish Paragon.
interaction first.
Nothing you can do to stop us. No matter. My minions are endless.
Dispel now.
Just rise once more.
So stand a little bit closer so we can get the extra healing. Dodge attack just in case. There we go.
Your
What's
arrival
next?
proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot
Do we jump on?
rest until the
I think we do, don't we?
invaders are purged from our skies.
There we go. And then we go up to the doodah at the top.
I will leave the effort here.
It's been a while since I've done this dungeon.
Bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this
We're at
atrocity.
38%. That's been fairly quick, I would say.
To strike at the next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that parts of my new creation have arrived at last.
Looks like it's killing everything time.
Yes, my lord.
And Penny Zebon, thank you so much for the follow. We're doing alright for bag space. 27, still fine. Okay, we're going for the big kills it looks like. There we go. Fix some TSM bugs at release. There's quite a few bugs that you just kind of avoid now, isn't there? Just through knowing about them, you instinctively ignore. And just throw them both in. Prophets, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. Prophets are the loot appraiser extraordinaire. Thank you for the shout out, Jack. Got me doing a dungeon on my DPS at the moment. See if we can get a little bit of extra XP whilst we're leveling through Threads of Fate style. Bit of variety doing a dungeon as well. Gives me a chance to experience a few different dungeons as well. Although I've done this one a couple of times now, this one's okay. And it looks like people are just literally churning through them very quickly these days.
And don't fail me like your predecessor.
All good. Enjoying some fishing TBC. Just rolled and only level 15. Fantastic. That is brilliant.
Now I have to rebuild those
Always nice bit of fishing.
corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches.
Move to BOS, did it say? Let's see what it told me to do. Let's go this way. we go. Next one.
I'll have you in stitches.
Aim towards the guy on the stage. Ah, right, okay. Like that.
In the south, I'm the one who made you.
I see. Thank you, Genie. Oh yeah. Oh, too late. They're gone. There we go. Next one done.
Was yet
Was that all of them done? Or do we go up higher? I think we got one more, don't we? Yes. Alpha Rhinebinder defeated. The one at the top. Well, it didn't hang about here. I tell people to be patient no matter what level and what difficulty or anything. Exactly. You never know how much experience someone might have. I would dodge the attack, but I'm rooted. Let's move this way. Dark exile on me. Where am I headed? Anything I can do about this? Oh yeah, jump back. That was easy. Very quick. Lichbone leg guards. They are a upgrade. I'll take those. Wow, no one hung around. Look at that. In and out of the group, and done. And we got. You're right, Sanzaful. We got a good amount of XP on that. That was pretty good in that time, spamming dungeons. Okay. Can't expect everyone else to take the same level of seriousness as you and your content. Exactly. There we go. Hand this one in. Grab that. Equip that. I'll try another dungeon at that rate. That seems like fun. So random dungeon. Let's try that. Got a decent amount of XP running through that, and in the meantime we can carry on with our Threads of Fate, aid the Venthia. So that way we're maximising things. You plug dungeons a lot, meet a lot of new people, a lot of new players. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oops, got some aggro. Let's go this way. Where are we headed? Seems to be lots of travelling here. Except the Endmire. Okay. Where's that? Much as I would like to jump down there. Have I got any goblin gliders? No, I'll have to make some. I've probably sold them. Yeah, I'll have to go the standard. Or we could use the old hunter trick, couldn't we? Let's try that. What could possibly go wrong? Was it? It kind of worked. Then Katie gets easy. I mean, I should be able to make them myself. Oh yeah, that's the other option. Just make some. Easy done. Number of options available to you. And do we tweak you? Do we collect the infused rubies? Let's do that one. Playing DPS, leaving in the process. Everyone raged on. You had a totally new attack on one of your pugs while you healed. Everyone raged on him except you. I helped him out with a few dungeon runs, explaining what needs to be done. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You never know how much helping someone else might lift their spirits. Okay, unbidden water, we want to avoid that. But we do want to get the other things. So let's grab that. whilst you're working. And you're working. Go grab the rubies. Because we need a few of those. Should work. There we go. In Final Fantasy, there's an option to be a guide for newer players. Well, that sounds cool. There's something similar with WoW now, isn't there? To be sort of like a kind of guide, helper type person. Let's destroy that. Where's the rubies? That's part of the world quest. Okay, we have both at the same time. Yeah, there is something in WoW, isn't there? Right, where are these gems? The rubies. There's a couple here. Let's go grab that. There we go. Okay, grab that. And then another one here. Pets to help out here with their tanking ability. This is kind of like a two-pronged attack, really, using dungeons to help, but also... oh, we don't need that. That's all part of the... oh, probably one down here, 14% down there. Part of our aid event here. And... what else have we got? 4 of 5 rubies. Okay, there's one over there. Let's go through. Oh, we sold something. What did we sell? A versatile lace strike band. That's interesting. Let's try and get everyone in here. Are they quite on the edge? I think they are. So much going on, it's hard to see. Heal up there. Let's throw this whilst we're here. We need a shimmering rift for that, okay. Let's heal ourselves up as well. There we go. Oops. Wasn't expecting that. Let's all go here, definitely. Persephone is a guide there, okay. Also, can the US price token go down? Yeah, it's everything's spiking quite high at the moment. Let's get rid of that one. Still got the bonus objective here. Turn in this whilst we're here. See what else we have to do here. There we are. And eliminate the Enmire horrors. Is that just this one? Enmire horrors eliminated, yeah. So let's go through, do this, destroy these. There we go, should get a few of these done. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself is everything. I'm not clicking anything. Oh, there we go. Quick, enter the dungeon. Seems a bit low on health. There we are. Oh, what's this one? Have I done this one before? I don't think I've done many Revendreth ones. Halls of Atonement. Like the guide. Oh, yes, please. I don't know what we need to do. Follow people, kill things. 7, do lots of damage. Hope our healer doesn't die. That should work. Let's just give myself a bit of a heal as well. Save our healer some hassle.
You are nothing.
There we go, okay. As I mentioned before, it's the first boss, so after the first boss is dead, it feels fast. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've done Halls of Atonement before. This will be a first for me. And defeat the 3 shards to spawn it. I think I need to move out of the way for this. I would assume. And then jump back in to the healing zone. There we go, that's done. Best to mount up, I think. There we go, that one's done. What's next? The tank does take a lot of damage. Let's move around this way. Yeah. About to break 190,000. You got 165,000. Okay. I need some more rewards, don't I? That's a lot. How are the new cat friends? They are kittens no more. I've got a video of them as kittens meowing for their food, and they sound like fireworks. And then I've got a video of them recently as cats meowing for their food, and it's quite the difference. Where are we headed? So we pulled a few here, so we'll help out here. Poor Hilo got killed, nearly got killed. Let's try and clear them out. Wolf needs some help. Is everyone okay? Looks like they are. Let's follow over. There we go. We sold another Masterful Lace Strike band, that's cool. our healers getting attacked. Let's help our poor healer out. Just make sure Bear and Wolf are alive. That will help things no end. There we go. Right, what's next? This middle area, it would seem. Let's go grab that, okay. And here, okay, Halkias. The 3 shards. Avoid standing in beams created by refracted sin light. Let's go stand in here. Just a straight, do lots of damage at those. Dodge those. Whoops. Yeah. See, I like being a hunter and being mobile. I would hate being a priest right now. Doing that. There we go. Halkias done. There is a certain appeal to the fact that people like to rush through the dungeons, but I think also take time when needed is fine too. This looks big. Like Rose said, there's a lot of trash here. Save my Night Fae ability for the next one, I think. Come immerse enough to make dungeons feel exciting all the time. I think they're great. Just mount up here. The Narthex of Sin. Okay. Hey for the boss, shouldn't be more trash kill for that. Okay, thank you. Don't know what Stonecool does. Looks like I've got a lot of friends. Okay. Luckily my Night Fae ability should help that out no end. Let's torrent. They're coming for me, so I just sat there and watched them die. Whoops. Okay, next one. In here, lots a few more things here. Will be level 50 what? 56 in no time after this. There we go, level 56. Oh, huge there. There we go, new ability. Also badly, just Q as a tank. Oh, alright, you can't then stop. Let's go this way. Grab all of those. Oh, Bear needs a bit of healing. Wasn't listening to the goat sound. good. Like that and that. And that's kind of close quarters for this kind of thing. Crimson Asps. Apps. I think that's how it's pronounced, isn't it? I love the architecture in here. It looks great. A lot of time people forget to stop and look at the scenery of these dungeons. So it's fantastic. I feel like I should be standing here. Body of power, interrupt that. Can we interrupt it? I think I have one. Ready anyway. Yeah. There we go. Wow, doing really well here. In here, I guess? There we go. Oh, lots of tormented souls. Lord's Chamberlain's are last here, okay. I can see the appeal of dungeon spamming. I am the convert. I might have to do this more often.
I tire of your boorish presence.
There we go.
Deal with you myself.
Optimizing your server, expand area farm clear is 1400 gold. So that's like 25k per hour if you go hardcore for an hour. That's pretty good going, Rose, definitely.
You are beneath my contempt.
Oops. Fell for that one.
Wretches.
Beware.
Watch out for the stones. Ritual of Woe. Let's have a look at this one.
Beware.
It's quite nice. That's a nice attack, that. I like that. I think that looks good. Yeah. And try to kick, end up being kicked themselves. Oh. Oh, Signet of the False Accuser. 128, that's not great. Fantastic. Well, that was quick. Why did we get that one as a upgrade? Ancient Valor Signet. I would take that. A new upgrade with the lace track band, the higher item level. Okay, well, we'll have to take your recommendation for now. There we go. Right, okay, that was very quick. New dungeon for me to learn. Not sure if I'll have time for another one. Let's try. What do you reckon? About 9 minutes to go through. If you make a group, you'll join with your tag. Taggy, that's very kind of you to offer. I mean, I'm happy to make up a group if anyone wants to do one quickly. I'll go here. I'll make one if anyone is free. We can do a quick one. Pre-made, custom, starter group. Sama, Dan, Blaze. Wow. Alliance EU. And if anyone wants to jump in, they're welcome to. And then I'll jump in and group finder the rest of it. And then we can rush through whatever dungeon we get. That would be handy. If not, no worries, I'll just dungeon finder one as well. You look at the jailer in the distance, he pulls off his mask and you see, gasp, it's Silas. Silas this minute. I won't do a Silas. Okay, I will do a Silas. Hold on. There we go. Silas! Just for you, Rose. We haven't had one for a while. There we go. One in. There we go. Carry on with these whilst we go. Anyone else wants to jump in, they're welcome to. Otherwise I'll delist the group and see if we can jump in a group just for the last one. Just grab a few of these whilst I'm here. There we go. All but good, exactly. The old ones are the best ones. I feel like my pace has quickened now that I've been doing dungeons. There we are. Okay, should we jump in a dungeon and see how we get on with the next one? I'll just kill this last thing first. How much have we got left? 42%. There we go. Okay, I'll just put myself somewhere a little bit safer. Up here would be good. Right, okay, let's have a look. I'll delist the group. And then join as Dungeon Finder, random dungeon group, join as party. Then we'll jump in and have a look. Instant as a tank. I can see the appeal as playing as a tank. Ooh, something in Maldraxxus. I level up one character in low pop server. Prices are so good, you didn't know things really had been sold there. Oh, really? I mean, servers can be good, definitely. Where are we? We're outside the group. Plaguefall. Okay. Plaguefall I don't think I've ever done either. This is new again for me. Groveling Wastes, okay. Looks like we mount up for this.
So, the House of Eyes has finally sent someone to kill me. You're welcome to try. The
Let's go have a look.
These halls will make quick work of you. Stradama's plague will soon be mine.
Lots of fungus. Hey, you look like a fun guy. Icon, greetings to you. Hope you're doing well. We are dungeon spamming and leveling at the moment, which is a lot of fun. Very quick. Surprised how quickly it has gone, actually, compared to the Threads of Fate leveling, which is going quite a bit slower. This is my new favourite method of dungeon spamming. Now, as El Morte is a Death Knight, we could try it as a tank and try and learn the dungeons a bit better. That would be interesting. I'm a terrible tank, but I'd give it a go. Oh, the dad jokes, of course, Dick. I mean, we're not quite want to buy gold level, but we're okay there. Bring you happiness nonetheless. Well, fantastic. That's mission accomplished. I think I need to stay out of that green stuff. I haven't had a chance to look around these dungeons yet. This one looks great. Simple tome of bone binding. Of taming undead beasts. Ooh, that sounds nice. But I don't want to get rid of bear and wolf. They're my only two pets I've ever had. Oh, congratulations. Slime wave, here we go. Oh, got rooted. Okay, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna dodge that quite a lot, okay. Beacon slime. Switch targets. To where though? Beacon slime. Not beacon slime, beacon slime. Let's make sure. There we go. Oh, and we killed him quickly enough. That didn't matter. It's always the way, isn't it?
That was a mere taste of what the plague can do. Once I control it, all of
Okay, let's have a look.
pay for what
Going into crafted transport. They sell medium or low pop. Yes, I don't expect fast sales, but I would say it's definitely a consideration. You should be able to get some decent, let's just jump down here. You should be able to get some decent sales over time if you have a decent number of them on. I think I'm going to mount up for this part. There we go. Over that, those sales take a long time. Yes, I wouldn't expect. I wouldn't expect sales very quick at all.
Wonderful. More test subjects. Unleash the plague for us.
Where are we headed? Around here and over there. Okay. There we go, they blew up.
Sent you myself.
What have we got here? Unstable canisters, things blowing up. Seem alright so far. Just going to move out of the way of that a little bit. There we are. Okay, Company Summer, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, this is the way. Quote from. I'm not sure where it's a quote from. It sounds familiar, certainly. Oh, this is nice. I like the scenery here.
Who dares intrude on my laboratory? When I find you, I'll be happy to frustrate my research.
Just jump here, jump here. There's the doctor over there. Oh yeah. Where are we headed? Around the side. Okay. Almost done. Oh, horrible things came in there. Alright, where to next? Oh, you're over here, Dr. Ictus. Icus or Ictus? Let's have a look at the top.
You cannot comprehend my
Icus.
genius.
Let's move within the circle of healing.
What this means is some flesh. Consume. The next procedure will be a real blowout.
Mandalorian.
Beware.
Did not know that. Because I haven't seen The Mandalorian.
Beware.
Okay, I just went over that way. Appear to be missing Wolf. Wolf's died.
Beware.
Heli bomb will do that. Oh well, that didn't work. Okay, go with that. Well, there we go. A new upgrade.
So you emerge
We're getting some upgrades, which is really good, actually.
at what cost?
Dungeons are good for that.
Vile mixtures now course through your veins. That is the plague's true power. It
Alright, let's
festers, destroys everything it
fans overrated a bit, but that's fans for you. Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Wasn't paying attention to where we're going. I just looked at the scenery and thought, that looks amazing. Oh. And then I fall off the bridge. Too busy looking at everything here. Come on. Pay attention, Samantha. Or rather, Bridget, should we say. Yeah, where's Wolf? And dismiss your current pet first. Okay. Well, stick with Wolf for now. With Bear for now.
Akarek not been so foolish? Had he reached out and seized the
Oh, that was
plague,
exactly the wrong button to
the
press.
House of Eyes would still stand. I will correct his mistake. All will suffer, as the House of Eyes has suffered.
Where's my dismiss pen? It should be there somewhere. As with most space things, planets are vastly oversimplified. There is that, true. Yeah. Let's grab that, grab that. The fans were starved or something good. Oh, yeah, there is that. I mean, I haven't seen many of the latest films, to be honest. I'd like to catch up on those. Would be nice. Yeah, grab that one. I'll just tell us in general rather than Mandalorian specifically. Right, okay. Where are we headed? In here, it would seem. There we are. Domina Venom Blade.
Flesh. I will slay you where you stand. Your demise comes from the shadows.
Oops, that wasn't good. Stay out of the way of that. Rude assassins. Oh, here comes an Oreo.
Will rend your flesh. I will slay you where you stand.
Shadow ambush on me. I'm going to go this way. I'm just going to move out of the way.
A single scratch is all it will take.
There we go. Okay. Next one done. It's Oreo scratching on the scratching post. Bit like a kind of like a Wild West in space. Oh, okay. Stradamar. Okay, we're heading down here, are we? Yeah. Okay, this looks great. What's holding through with force lightsabers, laser swords, and it's well worth a watch. Okay, that suits me.
Been expecting you.
I'll give it a go, certainly.
Rise, servants of plague.
That one done. That one done.
The mother of plagues comes for you.
Mother of Plagues comes. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, that looks cool. I like the kind of like floating goo. Switch targets, as you say. Touch a slime. Back to the Margrave. Where's she gone? Tentacles. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Stay around that way. Dance of the tentacles. Where's the next pattern? Oh, run quickly. Now we understand how the tentacles work. Go like this, I guess. Switch targets to that. Okay. And round here. Guessing around here again. Seems to have a similar pattern to it. Dance of the tentacles, we call this. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Plaguefall done. That was fantastic. Another one done. Okay, there we go. That is, where did we get to? 64% of 56. That was brilliant. Predicted 300k EU token price 2 months ago on WoW Economy. It's getting very close. 284. It is indeed. English bloke. Okay, that is brilliant. Thank you for the extra help tanking. That was wonderful. Let's just go and leave the instance group. Whichever way the Harp Moon type thing is facing will be the opposite next time. Oh, right, okay. Patagi, thank you so much. That was very useful. I don't think I've got time for another dungeon here, but that is brilliant. brilliant. Thank you so much. We stomped the instances there. Running through that, we can carry on with our Threads of Fate here. Probably worth checking on the legendary market though, just see if we need to cancel or relist anything. Excuse me. Bridget could also probably do with going to a rested area. Would make sense because our rested XP is almost out. So let's go back to the Ring of Fates with her, get that all sorted. So 56, that wouldn't take us too long. Another couple of sessions like that and we'll be 60 in no time. And then we can start on dual crafting legendaries. We've got a fair amount of Leystrike ore already in stock. Probably not nearly enough, obviously. Let's just go clear up all of that. And we also need to just check, because we had a few sales come through, didn't we? A couple of those. 400, 800 gold. Let's go check on Samadan. See what we've got there. Thank you, Jeannie. Kind of you to offer. Many alts I need to level still. I know the feeling well. Right, so... Right, let's go back to Samadan. Let's see what we've got left here. Can check on all our Grimvale bits and pieces. See where we're stood with that. Okay. Probably got a few things in the mail perhaps. Let's go have a look. Always hopeful. There we go. So 4,000 gold, Grimvale pants, force multiplier, fortified avoidance. We'll take those. Any gold we can get, thank you very much. And then probably have a look at a couple more packs of haste going there. A few things expiring in an hour or so. We also need to have a look at my auctions. Actually no, let's look at, let's deselect all, tailoring, legendaries. Run a cancel scan on those. There's been a few of those we can probably get rid of. There we go. Bridget was a hunter. She was leather worker. Leather or mail? Mail.
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
Standing on the mailbox there. Yeah. Yeah, no plate, but thank you. Let's take those off. I don't normally like to be cancel scanning, but as we have some here,
Have anything ancient to trade?
let's run a post scan on those.
2 centuries old.
Mittens, pants, boulders, all of that going on. So what have we got in terms of Grimvale's rank 4s? Let me just check on those. So braces, cape, mittens and spolders. Those are about to expire on those two. What can I make?
If you find anything exotic,
Already at max. Braces, cape, mittens and spolders. Okay, so we have got everything there. The next thing we're working on is the pants. So if we went over, I can click on that, and spent a little bit more gold on arboreal shards. A DK, no problem. There was a DK in the group, so easy mistake to make. So from here, let's head on over. Right, our Boreal Shard still 106, not the greatest. How many could we buy? 136. Let's buy 100 for 10,000. So that means we can make Grimdale Pants. We can at least make one to get us to rank 2. There we are. And then we can make 5 rank 2s. Which will get us closer to rank 3. And the thing we're missing there is going to be your Boreal Shards and the Enchanted Lightless Silk. We used up those quite quickly. Still got a little bit of Shrouded Cloth left. So again, Shrouded Cloth is going to be something we're going to need. Another thing to look out for actually, whilst I'm thinking about it, in a spending mood, let's go over to Hellfire and just check on materials. She's turned into... I made a little group for finding all the different things. So if we go through here and have a look, just on leatherworking and tailoring. Haven't done blacksmithing or jewel crafting yet. That's something we can get into. So from here, my shopping group looks at both everything we need based on my smart average buy price. So it's more expensive. Callous hide 46, lightless silk at 51. Those are the two main things. Shrouded cloth here is at 177. 141 is my average buy price, so I won't get it there. Callous hide, heavy callous hide, average buy is 47. According to that, I've still got 500 odd left on earthen. So again, it's probably your Boreal Shards that's missing on that. Callous to heavy callous, and heavy callous to enchanted heavy callous, 1,200. I mean, there's so few of them. I wonder if they even actually sell. Do people actually bother buying these? Or are people just making them themselves because it is so much more cost effective? 460 times 2 is 800, 920. What's a good price for the cloth according to me? For the shrouded cloth, anything under 150 would be good at this point. I mean, anything around 1 gold would be really nice. The lightless silk, if I can get it under 50, that would be great. The problem with lightless silk is I've still got 4,000 of that, and I've still got... I'm quite low on shrouded cloth actually. I need some more shrouded cloth. Heavy callous hide I've got a few of. The enchanted heavy callous hide I've got 63 of. The main thing is I'm gonna, if I get the shrouded cloth cheaply enough, I could make the shrouded braces to make my soul dust, or I would end up using my desolate leather, which I've still got 3,000 left of that, and I would use that. Going to go up and up until the patch now, yeah. Less bots and less multi-boxes getting and dumping it, yeah, I think so. You bought for 145, that's a good price, definitely. Danny, I know. Go away for a few hours and bam, it happened this morning. I didn't even realise I did it, but I made this group to buy some things, and then I realised, hang on a minute, this is going to take me over, because I was spending on Hellfire, and Hellfire had all the gold. So yes, we've gone under the million. We're just trying to chip away at this mammoth task of legendaries at the moment, whilst also working on levelling up Bridget. But lovely to have you here, Danny. So I think I'll leave Hellfire. I won't buy any of those at this point. I think we'd be better off if I jump back onto Samadan, or maybe actually go back onto Earthen, just to see what we've got with what we've made so far. It'd be nice to get those gauntlets up to rank 2. No, it was already at rank 2, isn't it? Get up to rank 3 if we can. Should vendor shuffle it, but can sell it to you if you want. It's up to you, Valegra. Entirely up to you, I don't mind. I could do with some shrouded cloth, certainly. It depends on how much you have. Let's go back to Samadan. Oh, I was going to do Earthen, wasn't I? Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same as Jeannie. I kind of, my head's not into doing shuffles if it's only a small amount, and I don't have the stomach for just making and vendoring a load of stuff. Right, let's have a look. Is that? Oops, how much do I need? How much have I got? Probably could do with a couple of thousand, I would say. Looking at where I'm at the moment. Shrouded cloth. Yeah, I've got 605. 128 in the bank, so probably even less than that. You've got 20,000. Okay, that's quite a lot. I'll take 5,000 of your finest cloth. If you would like, that would be wonderful. What did we have arboreal shards wise? That's sacred shards. We spent the arboreal shards, didn't we? Don't think we've got anything left. No, we haven't. What are we left with? Grimvale, pants. Yeah, we've got 43 in the bank. Oh, that says 5 in the bags, 43 in the bank. I think those have been spent already. We are down to 3,000 gold. I can't go below that on Samadan. Hellfire's definitely got a small amount of gold left. Let's jump back onto Earthen and do a cancel scan. Deal. Goblin business. Exactly. It's like trade chat, but nicer. Love your survey. Most of your shrouded you buy at like 40 silver and under. Wow. That is super cheap. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got next? I was going to check on cancel scanning the leather working. Not that I've got many up at the moment. I'll check. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Not sure if I've got... I should have enough gold here. There we are. What was the price you wanted it at, Vallegro? Lightest cloth and your server is under 2 gold. Every day you debate just buying a load of it. Wow. Oh wow. That's a lot of random stuff. Thank you. That's very kind of you. How much would you like for this, Salinero? Surely. That's very kind of you. Since you keep buying yours, is this you, Jeannie? Thank you, Darkwing. I can't see the party chat. So you have to tell me in pay me later, not Genie. Okay. How much for Lego? Tell me your price and I'll put it in here. You're better looking. Could be easier here. Okay, I'll accept. Thank you, that's very kind of you. That's a lot of cloth. It'd be very useful, thank you very much. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh, there's more. Lightless silk is cheaper than shrouded. Wow, that's a big difference. Less fun as well. Play Boom Crusade and less bots too. $2 is a no-brainer. Thank you so much, Vallegra. That's very kind of you. Oh, there's a whole nother load. Thank you. Send me a mail with the price and then I can reply with the right gold. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Right, with that I'm going to send that over to Samadan. Oh, we sold the Desolate Leather Waistguard. That's cool. Grab that. And we'll send that lot over. Samadan will gladly take that. That's fantastic. Can I have your server? That is crazy, definitely. That's very kind of you, Vallegra. Right, let's have a look. I think that's me probably done for tonight. Thank you all for such an amazing stream. There was some great stuff there. We made some massive progress on leveling Bridget, which is really good. And we scraped away at the whole legendary market. Need a farmer fund to get the mats. I think we were definitely low, definitely. 7,250, okay. Let's have a look who I've got on. Who have we not done in a while? I mean, Tomcat could really do with the support because Tomcat's been struggling financially, so I think giving Tomcat some support. If you haven't supported Tomcat over on Patreon, I'd highly recommend it. I think I'll send a raid over Tomcat's way. Any love we can do to help out will be definitely, I'm sure he'll appreciate. Yes, TBC in 2 hours. Get ready if you're going to be playing. I'll jump in later. I'm enjoying the journey. I've got another video coming out. I'll probably come out tomorrow, a classic Samadan Let's Play. So there'll be that to look forward to tomorrow. And then again, streaming as normal, hopefully. Hellfire Bottleneck as it's fine. Yeah, I'm not going that way. And then we'll we'll have a Thursday stream as normal, hopefully. So thank you all for such a lovely stream. Let's send some love over Tomcat's way. Until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon. NA series will continue as well. Don't worry, Taggy. There we go. Let's send some over Tomcat's way. There will be a new one.